Hey there, StarCraft fans! Paladin coming at ya with yet another edition of StarCraft 2, a ZvZ featuring Railgan. What shenanigans will there be in the ZvZ from our guy Railgan? That is the question today. Top left of Ruby Rock, going Extractor early is C, and at the bottom right it's a Railgan not going Extractor early, so red versus blue on a two-player map. That was a 13 gas, and I think it's going to be a 12 hatch here, right? Yep, 13-12 opening here from C, which means you get Lings early out. But this is the knife fight in a phone booth version of StarCraft, which means the person who gets their pool later usually wins in a ZvZ because their economy is better, and the later pool means that you can still get Lings out to defend against an early pool. That's it. So it's going to be a hatch first here from Railgan, which could be a little bit dangerous here. Let's see his pool timing. That was, man, that was like was that an 18 hatch? That was a crazy late hatch there from Railgan versus an early pool here. I think he's in trouble. The shenanigans are not in Railgan's camp today. They are in C's camp. Ugh. So, APM check here, 228 on average from Z, about an average of 130 from Railgun. This is a GM level in the European region. There we go, 6 Lings at 1 minute and 15 seconds. Also, speed is on the way. Are we pulling off of gas? No. What are we doing with this gas here at C? Is it going to be a +1 attack? Evolution Chamber should be on the way. Like right now, this is going to be a +1 attack here. And oh, it's a Baneling nest. Okay, so it's going to be Banelings for this gas. I like it. So look, pool coming up later. And he's going to be all right. We're going to get Lings out and defend this hatch first. It's not going to be forced to be canceled. It's not going to be killed. At least unless Railgan screws up the micro somehow. And Railgan does not screw up the micro. So here it is. Lings coming in. Hatch popping. Lings are here a millisecond later, working away on that hatch. Pool is done, and Railgan's making 8 Lings of his own. Spine coming up at the top of the ramp. We have drones here chasing and chasing those Lings. And can we save the hatch? We can. I knew we can. 12 Lings on the way from Railgan. Hatching Lings here as well. These drones in a little bit of trouble, I think. But yeah, look at these Lings defending. Look at the drones going back home. Look at the hatchery with, I don't know, say 48% HP, and everything is fine. But there are Banelings here. This is the knife fight in a phone booth version of StarCraft right now. These Lings are splitting off, saying, explode on me. No, not exploding on a single Ling there. We have a Queen. We have a Spine. We have a surround on the Queen. Queen is dead. What happened to the other Lings here? Canceling the drone. Oh, drone getting taken down as well. Attacking the unbuildable plates. Queen here. And the hatch did go down to these Speedlings. Banelings helped as well. So it's a one base to one base situation right now. C is expanding back home. We do not have a fully saturated gas now, but we do have a block on this ramp supported by a Spine. This Queen has 1 kill. This Spine Crawler has 0 kills for some reason. And in the production there, I think there are drones. There's a single drone in this egg. And look at the commitment here from Z. He wanted to get the hatch. He got the hatch. And I don't even feel like Railgan messed up at any point there. Just concerted pressure here with a 13-12 from C. Scouting, are these Lings? Do we see everything with these Lings? Hang on a second. Yeah, we're going to see everything with these Lings. He sees the Baneling nest. He doesn't see a Roach Horn. He doesn't see a second gas. It's not going to be Roaches. It's not going to be Ravagers. But this is a tenuous position here from Railgan. We've got 2 bases over on the other side of the map here from C. Not even speed yet here from Railgan. But morphing into Baneling. A couple Banelings here at the top of the ramp. Getting up a ramp with Lings against a Spine and a Queen blocking and a couple of Banelings as well is super dangerous and super hard to do. Did he see the Evolution Chamber before he died? Nope. Evolution Chamber coming up after those Lings died. And Bane's down the ramp. Protect the Bades. Protect the Bades. Oh. All right. Getting connection onto the Baneling there. And yeah, just knife fight in a phone booth. One little mistake there can lose you 12 Lings or more. Ask me how I know. Re-expanding. We're chasing away the Lings. Nobody has any upgrades other than speed here. But Railgan has a, well, More lings on the way. He did have an army advantage briefly there, but now C has the army advantage. What do we got? 10 lings to 7 lings? Yes, we do. Chasing him. C chasing back. This scout says, okay, we see what's going on here. We see the evolution chamber walling off. That means maybe a roach warren is in the future here from C. So creep spreading down. Second hatch not done. 26 to 21 workers in favor of C. And protecting that baneling, but nope. Yep, 1 ling for 1 baneling is in the favor of that 1 ling that died. Oh, another baneling there for a couple of lings. All right, so he's doing very well here with the micro. That's what you want to do. You want to trade 1 ling for a baneling, or maybe 2 lings for a baneling, right? That, it means you're winning that engagement there. Snipe out of a creep tumor. It's C. Dude, APM 244. Look at the APM here from C, man. He is doing everything right here. Lair on the way from Railgun. Lair getting started here from C. It's like, oh, if there are mutalisks, I need mutas of my own, says the blue Zerg player. But it's going to be roaches. Roach at the front, right? So this placement of the evolution chamber means roaches. So we wall off here so they can keep lings out and make a lot of roaches. Oh, surrounding and killing a queen there of railguns. And into the main base we go again. Trying to pick off drones, as always. Lings inside the main base. Scouting, picking off drones. Taking out other Zerglings. This is just action on both sides of the map here. 55 to 41 supplied. C is ahead at this stage of the game. Again, second base. Well before the second base of Railgun came up. Sniping down an Overlord as well. Supply blocking Railgun. Railgun is on his back feed right now. The Spire is on the way. Can we get back into the lead here with Mutaplay? I think we can. Third base on the way from Z. Fully in view of this Overlord. And Baneling's coming in. Nope, Baneling dead. Ah! Okay, 2 Banelings for 1 Baneling, but surrounding a queen and taking out a queen as well. Yes, does take down the queen. 2 queens. The 2 queens have been killed now at this stage of the game. Yo, this is a crazy aggressive game. Again, it's a ZvZ. It's always going to be like this. There's the Spire coming up from C, but about 70% done here from Railgun. We've got a 3rd and a 4th gas coming up here at 7.5 minutes. But yeah, timings just go out the window when games like this, right? It's a pool first. Just the timings are all over the place when a Zerg player goes pool first in a ZvZ. You can't count on them. Can't count on timings. Just do what you need to do. Make as many drones as you can to stay safe. And check this out, man. 22 to 13. Just flooding out lings. +1 armor is done for C. +1 attack for Railgun. Trying to take down yet another queen. But protecting it very well there is Railgun. Third base is done from C. Holy smokes. This reminds me of Malagasy, man. The word TSY, Tsi, in the Malagasy just means no, which is the language spoken in Madagascar, which I speak because I spent a couple of years there back in the early 2000s, many years ago. But yeah, Tsi. Just, it's a negative thing in the language. Third base coming up the right side from Railgun. It's not TZY, though, so not C at all. Just Z, which is kind of hard to differentiate when you're saying it. 6 mutas on the way from C. We've got 3 on the way from Railgun. Okay, interesting. 8 mutas on the way from C. Saving up gas a little bit earlier because of the second base. Lings running home. Pretty much even upgrades here, right? +1 versus +1. It's not the same thing, but yeah, Muta's working away on these lings. No chance to defend from these lings, as always. We got a +1 Carapace flyer opening up from Railgun. Any upgrades here from C? No, it's got spores to defend. Again, spores are so good against Mutalisks. Bonus against biological. It hurts Mutas so bad. So supply blocking Z, taking out a couple of these overlords. 87 to 76, Z is ahead, but Railgun is not is supply block. Never mind. Still supply block, not as heavily as C. Any more upgrades for these lings? Yeah, +2 attack is on the way from C, but not in the world of Railgun. No upgrades. So Muta versus Muta, 11 versus 8 in favor of C. In Brood War, they have recently discovered a a method for constantly attacking a retreating group of mutas with your own mutalisks. So you can't retreat with mutas in ZvZ in Brood War. Incredible, incredible advancement. I don't know if that's possible in StarCraft 2. I don't think it is, but perhaps it is. But yeah, Railgun just going away without getting hit, right, by C's mutas. Maybe one day we'll discover something like that, but I don't think today is that day. +2 Carapace on the way from Railgun. And again, why? Why +1 Carapace over +1 attack? The answer is because the bounce of the Glaive Worm on Mutalisks gets applied to every single attack of the Glaive. The armor gets applied. Banelings into the third base, taking out Larva. We got Lings trying to take down yet another Queen, but no, Queen can defend herself. Thank you very much. Our army value, 54 to 48 in favor of C, 62 to 40, no, 62 to 43 army, 54 to 48 on the worker advantage. Fair enough, dude. 19 mutas to 14 mutalisks, but again, upgrades. Railgun's ahead on these mutalisks. Already a +1, already a +2 on the way. +1 getting started here from C. So I don't think I said that very clearly, right? So every bounce of the Glaive Worm, 1, 2, 3, gets applied to the armor of the thing you're attacking. So every single attack gets negated by the +1 and by the +2. So I think at this stage of the game, 22 to 21, I think if there's just a mass muta attack here, Railgun will win because of that upgrade. Lings again. Baneling, huge hit there. Oh, look at this. Baneling defending this Queen. Muta's coming back. Can we save the Queen? No! Queen is dead. Into the main base again we go. Just Ling run-bys. You think you're annoyed by Ling run-bys as a Protoss or a Terran player? In ZvZ, they are constant. They are so hard to deal with. Mutaflock here from C. Taking down everything. Wow. Drones got pulled. Not taking out everything, but incredible attack there from C. 27 to 27 mutalisks, but it is again... no. Oh, upgrade advantage? Yes, upgrade advantage here from a Railgun. Does he know? I think he checked the armor and +1 attack available from C, and I think he knows about it. At this point, Lings flying all over the place. Fourth base coming up from C, already done. There, +2 attack or armor is finished, dude. It is a heavy upgrade advantage from a Railgun. And here he goes. Trying to take down a base while being hit by Spores and Queens. But look at this, taking out an Extractor. And, oh, these mutas, no. Nice fungal there. Oh, fungal. Attack and attack and attack and attack. 52 to 31 workers. Your main base is being ravaged here at C. No. Lings into your third base as well. These Ling attacks are so good with their +1 upgrading. Spire, can we save it? Yes, we saved the Spire with 44 HP. This game is bananas. 51 to 22 workers. Railgun needs to put pressure on C. He needs to re-drone, but he isn't. 6 Lings on the way. 2 more mutas on the way. 31 mutas to 32. +1 armor +2 armor. And in we go again. Get out of here. Can there be a fungal again? Yes, there can. No! Sniping the Infestor before a fungal shows up here as well. 2 Spores. Just doing work here against these mutalisks. Army value 86 to 69 in favor of C. But the muta count is 31 to 32. Look at this. Micro back and forth, back and forth, and back and forth. Trying to stay out of range of that Spore. But the hatch is down. And that is what is important here. Nothing defending this hatchery. Thank you very much. Easily burned down by these no +1 attack mutalisks. Maybe a +1 could be on the way here, but Railgun's only at 22 drones, and resources are at a premium. Lings again. Trying to get down. Fighting with the spine, as always, is a good idea against Lings. Nice fungal catch there. You can't run if you're fungal. Another fungal. No! 53 to 23 workers, dude. Army value is ahead, but... oh, another hatch sniped. What a crazy ZvZ this is. Dude, we're on 2 bases right now. No drones here up the 4th base from Railgun. Doesn't even count, but look at this. Base down on the way back, but 1 base, 2 base. That's it. 1 base, 2 base. That is it. here for both of these players. One drone at the 4th base. Lings running in, and then behind them come these mutas. We can snipe down the 3rd. Look at this, killing individual mutalisks and forcing a cancel at the base. This is an insane ZvZ. Lings working away on the 4th base of Railguns, taking down drones, taking down spores are these Zerglings. Catching a fungal there, Infestor gets away. Fungal doesn't last as long as it used to, but if you've been watching StarCraft for just a little bit of time, you would not know that. Okay, so 2 base to 2 base. That's it. This base is down. How many hatcheries killed right now? 2 bases lost by C and 4 bases lost by Railgun, including his own natural base. It's 23 to 42 workers now. Again, we do have an upgrade advantage for this Muta versus Muta battle, but Infestors can even that up. Can even give C an advantage over these Mutalisks that have more upgrades than he does. There's a fungal again. Dude, another fungal. It hurts so much. No, Railgun. And just fungal doing damage. Slowing down. Can't run. Jumping on it. C and running here. Again, we cannot attack retreating Mutalisks here because of the same fly speed. But look how injured those Mutalisks are, man. Look at it. No, 25 to 21 mutas. We are ahead on this muta count, but we can't stand and fight because look at the relatively uninjured mutas here from C. Lings into the main base. What a crazy, insane, low-level ZvZ. Spire on fire. It's a mech spire. How does that work? Because it's mechanical. It's not biological. Interesting choice there. And a good choice, I feel like, for the StarCraft team, or, you know. Oh, I gotta watch that. Oh, no. So these Lings, check it out. Taking out an extractor, yes. Where's the Baneling? Where is it? Again, Baneling speed, not a priority in ZvZ. This loot. Yep. Boo! Get wrecked. Oh, 3rd base down the left side from C. We've got 5 spores in production at the same time. Infestor's trying to defend it as well. I think Railgun is going to lose this game. Spellcaster versus no spellcaster, as I always say, usually comes out in the spellcaster side of things. Fungal catch. Oh my gosh, such an incredible, incredible thing here. So good. 3rd base up the right side, but 1 Ling trying to take it down. That's not quite enough, but more Lings are here. They're gonna get a cancel or a kill. Canceled it. Refund, yes. Killing the drone, yes, as well. Dude, C is so good. 243 average APM in 17 minutes is not easy to do. Railgun still worker advantage, 27 to 32. Base advantage, 3 bases to 2 bases. No Infestors, none. +1 attack on the way from both players. Railgun is ahead. And again, +2/+1 is much better than just +1 for these Mutalisks, but Infestors are just too good in that situation. This game is crazy pants. Railgun is right to send it to me. He sent it to me, I don't know, like 2 weeks ago. And I sat on it, and I shouldn't have sat on it. Because Railgun does not send me bad games. Entertaining games, yes. Always entertaining. Again, EU GM level is just a great place to find crazy games, trying weird stuff, but at a high level. EU NA, not quite at a high level. EU GM Korea... Wait, GM NA, not quite crazy enough, not quite high level enough. I guess crazy, but not quite high level enough. And then Korea GM is just pretty much standard play, right? But man, EU GM, great place. Trying to snipe down a Hive and a ZvZ. Look at this. Muta's being pulled back. Lings into the 3rd at the same time. Railgun knows what he's doing. Hive is sniped. Oh, goodness gracious. But there are 2 spines here, too. Look at this. Static defense all over the place. Lings and finally, Railgan gets out his own infestors. Burrow is on the way. Uh-oh. Oh, fungling the lings. Another fungal on those lings, and they die so fast. Lings. Nope. Can't take down the third base. Remaking a hatch here only to keep these buildings alive. Buildings, again, off creep, die pretty quickly. 27 to 34 workers, but still two base income versus one base income. This base is almost dead. And yeah, look at this. Upgrades all over the place, man, in favor of a Railgun. Check it out. Why was he running? I don't know. Maybe he worried about the infestors. +1 attack and +2 armor for Railgun's Mutalisks. +1/+1 is it for C. Upgrade advantage, but again, infestors, as Railgun says, just the equalizer. Fadelings into the base. Oh, into the third base. Drone's dead. 33 for C and 41 for Railgun. Trying to take down the spores? That's a good idea as well. And again, no speed for banelings in ZvZ. Just slow banelings. Because everything on the ground is melee at this stage of the game. If there were Hydras, we would see speed banelings, but nope, this is Muta versus Muta. Infestor. Lings and Banes. That's it. I guess speedlings give the infestors a little bit less time to react and fungal them when they're coming in towards the infestors. Lings into the main once more. Snipe down the spire. Snipe it down. You got it. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. That's good. +1 lings against a spire. Hive is done from Railgun. I want to say Adrenal is a good upgrade at this stage of the game. Adrenalings on these spores, on these spines, would be so effective. But again, we are low eco right now. 200 and 200. That is it. 200 marines, 200 minerals, 200 gas is all that there is. An Ultralisk Cavern. No, Ultras are not good in ZvZ. Mutas burn them down. Lurkers especially burn them down. But no Lurker attack here from Railgun. But yeah, Mutalisks just constantly pouring in damage to these Ultralisks that maybe will show up, but maybe not. This is crazy stuff. We got Vipers too. Parasitic Bomb on the Mutas. We got Vipers here too from Railgun. Saying, not on that extractor, maybe on this hatch. No value from this hatch other than larva production. Up the right side, Railgun, replacing his third base, C. Chitinous plating on the way from C as well. This is one of the craziest. Barbachuous ZvZs I've seen in a long time. Muta versus Baneling, not even a fair attack. Fungal the Mutas. Chain fungal the Mutas. Split as well as you can. Chain fungling the Lings too. Fungling the Vipers. We got fungals all over the place, man. Fungling the infestors. Sure, why not? Spellcasting galore. Fungals do not slow down Ultralisks. And Burrow to protect them. We saw that Burrow upgrade. Look at these Mutas taking down these Ultras. Look at it. Look at it. It's not super fast, but it is good enough. This is why not Ultralisks, folks. Snipe it down spores before they finish. Also a good thing. Hatch down. Armor value 90 to 98. Double parasitic bomb split. It's so hard. Okay, good enough. Good enough split. Spores coming down. Lings sacrificing their lives to make sure the Mutalisks are not disturbed while they attack into the base again. Fungling. Chain fungling. Oh, fungling back. Spores getting hit back here too. 94 to 88. Army supply. Another Ultralisk. Again, burrowing. Mutas. Working away on these Ultralisks. Fall back. Fall back to the spores. You're not safe out there on the map. Check it out, dude. We've got traffic light Ultralisks. We have green, red, and yellow. Well, Is that the case in every country? I don't know. At least in America, it certainly is. Sniping out of gas, getting guaranteed damage. Another Ultralisk goes down. Dude, Ultra's not the answer. Look, if all your enemy has are Lings and Banelings and, like, maybe Hydras, sure, man. Get Ultras, get upgrades, get in there, crush it. But as soon as they have Mutas, as soon as they have Lurkers, as soon as they have Roaches even, Roaches do so well in this situation against the Ultralisks. Burrowing the Lings. No kindness plating on either side of the map. Saving the hatch, a priority here from Railgan. And yes, indeed, we can save it. Railgan has his own Ultralisks. All right. Ultra, Muta, Infestor, Viper, Ling. Yep. This is classic ZvZ. You're not going to see the ZvZ between Serral and Rogue, for example, or Raynor and Dark. Well, I mean, Dark is coming back eventually, but you know the drill. He's not here right now. It's fine. They're trying to bring GSL back with crowdfunding, so keep that in mind. Look up GSL, StarCraft 2. You can find an option to help crowdfund it. I believe they just have a Patreon page. This is just ridiculous. I can't remember the last time I saw a ZvZ with Ultras on both sides. Usually one side makes some. Yeah, this Ultralisk just having the worst. It's like, I might as well get a couple hits off on an Ultralisk before I die. 119 to 70 supply, too. Railgun ahead, 34 to 26 workers. He worked, and he worked, and he worked, and he's back ahead in this ZvZ. I don't even know how. Adrenal's on the way from Z. Fungal catch. Again, double parasitic bomb and fungal. Insane. Muta's dying at an alarming rate. Fungal getting tossed back as well, but good enough. Railgun gets the win. Dude, how many Mutas died in that last battle? Please hold. Please hold. It is 28 Mutalisks from C, but watch. Yeah, 13. 12 at the end of the game. I don't even want to do the math there. I just know it's a lot. That was so bad. What a crazy ZvZ that was. Again, thanks for sending it to me, as always, by Railgan. Check him out. There's a link in the description to his YouTube channel and his Twitch channel. If you want to see more Railgan, check it out, man. Dude, Ultra Infestor, Mutalisk, Viper. No spellcasting for most of this game, and then suddenly, bam, mass spellcasting all over the place. Not a single Lurker. It is no Lurker ZvZ. Resources lost, 29,000 for C, 21,000 for Railgun. End of the game, it's 8 Ultralisks and 19 Mutas from Railgun. He's not even maxed out, not even close. He ended up losing 35 Mutas. He killed 44. Again, the better upgrades are telling a huge story here. He never bothered to go into anything other than +1/+1. Lings died 236 to 237, which is kind of nuts. 45 to 46 workers lost is crazy. 5 bases down to 4 bases down. C lost a little bit more there too. But yeah, better fungals, better catches all around the board, and that is what we are talking about. So that's a GG. That was woo, one of the more entertaining, very strange ZvZs I've ever seen. Not a single Lurker. No Lurker. No Lurker ZvZ that's 26 minutes long. When's the last time you saw one of those? Amazing. Amazing, amazing. All right, good job. That's going to be it for me today. This has been Falcon Paladin coming at you with yet another edition of StarCraft 2, Legacy of the Void. Go ahead, hit that like button, hit that subscribe if you like what you saw and what you heard today. You can also catch me on Twitter, Facebook, Patreon, Twitch, Instagram, TikTok, and Blue Sky, all at /Falcon Paladin. And until next time, as always, thank you so much for watching, and you take care of yourself.